assess what's happening in Arizona for us. Greg Abbott told us it's now the tip of the spear.
The worst border in the whole country is in Arizona, and it's the Tucson sector. Those numbers are shocking, especially when you consider what they were a few years ago, where we barely had anybody coming across illegally under a great policy that President Trump had put in. And now we're seeing just one day, one morning, Maria, 950 people poured across in the Tucson sector in one morning, and 71% were just adults. This is not families coming across, and we do have those, but the majority of these people are fighting age men. We are watching as we're being invaded, and we're seeing a foreign army basically pour across our border. We talk a lot about Bidenflation. We have a Bidenvasion happening on the border in Arizona, and it seems like we're not getting any attention from the White House, from D.C. We need to get this border wall completed. And just this week, Maria, and remember last time I was on, I was talking about how the Biden administration had welded open the gates so people could pour in.
Yeah.
Just this week, we saw cartel members moving in heavy equipment and literally chopping down parts of the wall. And a reporter was videotaping it, and they were blowing her kisses and laughing. This is what's happening. The cartels own and control our southern border. And this is really, in my opinion, an act of war.
Kari Lake's language, characterized by terms like Bidenvasion and foreign army, taps into the emotions of the audience, revealing deep-seated fears about border security. Through vivid imagery and intense terminology, the analysis exposes the psychological impact of perceived governmental indifference. From the White House and Washington, D.C., this leads to widespread frustration, alienation, and disillusionment among individuals who feel their concerns about border security are disregarded. Lake's portrayal of the situation as an act of war shapes public perception, influencing attitudes towards border policy and fueling sensationalized media narratives. The resulting polarization and heightened emotions surrounding immigration vividly highlight the public's framing of the border crisis as an invasion. This perspective intersects with notions of security, national sovereignty, protection, belonging, and safety, unraveling the ethical implications and revealing nuanced responses within public discourse. The article lays bare the underlying moral framework and values at play in the face of the gravity of the border crisis.
What do you think?